My name is Oleg Petrenko, and I'm an associate professor of strategy at the University of Arkansas. I got my undergraduate from University of Central Oklahoma. I did my MBA there as well. And my graduate degree, I got a PhD in management from Oklahoma State University. Well, one main thing about research that I learned is that most of the learning happens as you do research. The classes are great and the classes are very helpful, but reality is you don't really learn research until you actually start doing it. And with the faculty, I was fortunate to be part of several projects, really the first year in the program. And it started as, some manual tasks. It started as something fairly simple. And as I kind of mastered those tasks, the complexity increased. So being involved in several projects at the same time with several faculty been extremely helpful. And that's really where the learning happens, is when you sit next to them, when you bring them what you wrote or bring them what you did, and they give you feedback. And, again, it was very informal, and that really was helpful to me, that the structure was there, but at the same time, again, anytime I had questions, I didn't have to set up really formal meetings. I could just, again, knock on the door, walk in and say, hey, this is what I'm dealing with, and can you help me? And I never had a really negative response from faculty. They were always helpful. So that process of learning by doing is really unique experience to me that really improved the rate of learning. Because again, classes you learn a lot, but until you actually start doing research, you don't really start that very intensive learning process. Coursework was structured in a way that, again, it was not overloaded, and that was nice. That the pace was about right, and the load was correct. And one of the unique things about Oklahoma State and the department is that you get exposure to different areas. So me being a strategy person, I study mostly executives, I study top management teams, but at Oklahoma State, I also got exposed to organizational behavior a lot, which really helps me because a lot of theories that we use in strategy on the level of top management team executives, they are rooted in the psychology and organizational behavior. So that was extremely helpful. And in some departments, you don't get that type of exposure. So a lot of times you get very specialized coursework. And I felt at Oklahoma State, it was more kind of broad overview that is extremely helpful when, you come in the program, you don't really know what you want to research, what you want to do. So that being exposed to a lot of different areas and a lot of different ideas has been really helpful as far as me understanding, what are my interests, what is really interesting to me research wise.